Well, 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 well. It was almost on countdown, but they made it a game towards the end there. 6-5 to the Cardinals. And again, we're in another situation where they win the first game, they lose the second game, and tomorrow is the tiebreaker. So, Peanuts in the building. Shout out to all these in the building here. Jack, Gerald, Jonathan, the PMVI. Here he is. Kobe. What's happening? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It was a good game. It was a good game. It definitely was. Wink. Yeah, there he is. Yo, NFE. Yo, my man. What is good, everybody? What's happening? I gotta tell you, man. This is I feel better about this loss than I do about the other losses. At least they made it a game towards the end. And Giancarlo Stanton, that bases clearing double in the bottom of the eighth, man, gave us a lot to be excited about. And he struck out. Helsley struck out Austin Wells at the end with a really good pitch. So it's good to see Soto rip that double too. He was gonna get hit. He's gonna get hot too. I mean, he's been a little bit cold for the last couple days. So is Aaron Judge. So it'd be good to see. But we'll see. And they're not going to DFA Warren. They're going to option Warren. No. But he won't. They're not going to send him out for Dominguez. And then they'll send him most likely wait until Clark Schmidt comes back. That'd be my guess. Because Dominguez is going to be, I think he'll be a roster expansion move tomorrow. So you won't have to make a corresponding move. So, Pasty, what's happening? Dev, the Devastator. Quell, what's happening? Yeah, I mean, it didn't hurt this bad. I mean, it's exactly. At least this one they made it a game towards the end, and they haven't been doing that much. But it's nice to see Stanton heating up. It's nice to see Stanton heating up. So, protein. Yeah, I know. I hear you, Wink. Yeah, I know. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and who knows if Dominguez, if he does come up, whether he's going to automatically replace Verdugo. I mean, I don't see the point in sending him up if he's not going to play. So my guess is he will, but we'll see. Ty, I think it's going to be Dominguez and Efros. That's what I think it's going to be. Believe me, Jay Powers. I was hoping for a walk-off too. So I'm going to guess the Martian and Efros. That's what I'm guessing. Efros is his money right now. He's money right now. So, yeah. I'm not sure, Wink. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, Stanton yeah, he did. But, we do need the Rockies to shove against the Orioles tonight. We do. We really, really, really do. So, and believe me, I do think once Schmidt's back, once Hill's back, one of them, Warren, goes out for I think the pitcher's going to go out for the pitcher that comes in. So, yeah, I mean, they're pitching them. They're walking them differently. So, oh, yeah, definitely got DFA Stanton, NFA. I mean, you know that. You got to do it. No doubt about it, man. Got to do it. And you got to fire Boone and Cashman, too. That's been the recipe, the solution for so many people, right? So, right? But hit that like button, gang. Let's get those likes up because we're here. Yeah, exactly, Pasty. I'm telling you. 11. Man, if anybody hasn't subbed to the strike zone yet, can we get him to 900 during this postgame? He's 11 away. Can anybody put the link in here, NFA? Put the link in here, brother. Let's get that link up for everybody. This is a loyal member of the 161 family, a great Yankee content creator, good friend, and I'd love to support him. I want to help him get to his 900 subs. So if anybody in here hasn't hit that sub button, please do. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to put it up here for you. No. Yeah, Torres. Exactly, Kobe. Yeah. He would love you all forever too. I mean, that's forever. That's like serious. Serious love, man. Man. That's why, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Wits, yeah. I mean, if he gets the triple crown, he gets the triple crown. Yeah, be kind of cool. Last triple crown winner, I think, was Miguel Cabrera a couple years ago. So, yeah, I mean, they're at 500 again, Pacey. They're a decent team. They are. He is our Shokazuki. You got that right, Jack. He is our Shokazuki. He's our Bolo Young. That's right. That's right, baby. And if he's gonna go live, you can go live now, brother. It's all good, man. It's all good. Now the Royals picked up Tommy Pham. Good move for them. Picking up these incremental pieces, yeah. Good move for them. But I think he'd be better off in a low-key environment. And he brings some value to them, too, so. We didn't, not that we know of, Mark. People were, a lot of beat writers were pushing the Yankees to trade for him, but we didn't know that we haven't heard that he was available at the deadline. And if he was, it would have probably cost as much as Tanner Scott. So, which is crazy. He's developmental pacing. He's got to develop. He's got to, he was up here a little too soon, and he's got to keep developing and work on his command. So, well, exactly, Fleury. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it just needs a little more time. Exactly, J Boss. There's a reason why he's one of the highly touted prospects, because he does, he will put it together. He's got a good head on his shoulders too, so. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like that pacing. It does. He needs to continue to develop in AAA. It really does. And that's all right. Man, that's okay. 3 off days in September. No reason why I can't play about 3 off days in 30 days. That's 1 off day every 10 days. Okay. Well, this is true too, Jim. Yeah, we brought it on because we had to, because of injuries. Yep. Well, 2 extra. Yeah, I mean, this roster expansion will do him some good. I mean, I wish they expanded to 30 instead of 28. I mean, I do understand the 40. 40 was excessive, but 28 is. I think 30 would be a sweet spot. It would be a sweet spot. Not his best start. Probably second best pacing. Probably second best. Because they have to right now, Kobe. We don't have Hill or Schmidt. No. Yeah, Volpe was solid. I mean, there was some solid plays across the board by some people. Some solid performances. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's going to, whether they're going to actually, the roster can expand tomorrow. That doesn't mean they're going to bring 2 guys up tomorrow. But I'm guessing they probably will. Yeah. Yep. And they may announce it tonight. So we'll see though. If they do, I'll put out a video tonight. You'll know when it happens. You'll know. Will we see Cody put? Yeah, we're supposed to see Cody. He's in rehab right now. We'll see him. We should see him in September. Jay Palvis. Yeah. It's got. Apparently, it has to be 1 arm and one bat. That's what I'm hearing. So that's what we're hearing. Yeah, Marius Consigliere's in the building. There he is, the Prime Minister. Yeah, keep hitting them like buttons, gang. Let's get the likes up as much as we can. It's always greatly appreciated. Yeah, they made it a game today, man. They definitely made it. They made it a game. No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm guessing Palvis is going to be Dominguez and Scotty Frost. If I had to guess, that would be my guess. I think Clark gets one more rehab start, and then he's up. So I think so. So yeah, we'll see, Mark, if he does. Rizzo and Hamilton, it could be them. Dominguez, something else. Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't know what they're going to do. And if Rizzo comes up, does Ben Rice come down? Is Rizzo going to be the expansion guy so that they don't have to send Ben Rice down? Right. So that's good. This is going to be the interesting part because they can keep both of them for the month of September until they figure out which one they want to have in October. The roster expansion allows them to do that too. So kind of like having two catchers here. You have two first basemen here too. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be. So Ian Hamilton at back spasms. I didn't hear that. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be the same way, NFA. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm looking to see. I mean, it's only like 10 minutes post game right now, so yeah, Ian Hamilton scratched from rehab outing 2 hours ago. Back spasms. Yeah, back spasms. You're right, back spasms. But they have other arms coming up, and I think Scott Frost will probably give them more production than Ian Hamilton would anyway at this point. So, let's see. Nothing yet. I'm not surprised. I'm hoping they announce it tonight. I really do. This article here says Jason Dominguez is a likely September call-up for the Yankees. Let's see. Nah, nothing yet. Yeah, he's a muscle-bound guy, but he keeps getting hurt, man. I don't understand what's going on. Democracy, I think he goes down once one of the pitchers come back, Schmidt or Hill, Warren. So, yeah. Yeah. They have his glove in there, Robert. They have his glove in there. And again, like, I'm fine if they rested Stanton and he came in later on in the game because he definitely came through. So, he came through. Brubaker, is he healthy again? And if he is, then he will be Democracy. Once these he's not going to send him down until a pitcher is going to come back and replace him. So, let's see. Is Brubaker healthy? Not seeing any news on Brubaker right now. But if he's healthy, I'm guessing he will, because he's another guy who can throw multiple innings. So, yeah. They didn't have this game in the bag. They didn't have this game in the bag. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think Warren goes down once those other guys come back. As soon as that happens, I do think both of them get one rehab start, and then they figure out what they're gonna do. And they could send both of them back too, which would be a big addition to the pitching stable again. So yeah, Kenneth, God bless my man. Gibson. No, I hear you, Kyle Gibson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, he shut the Yankees down for most of the game. Yeah, he got Wells out on a good pitch. That was a good off-speed pitch inside. So, and a walk-off would have been so cool. Would have been so freaking cool. I hope so, Pasty. I hope so. If he comes back, and I hope he rakes. If he rakes, that's good. That's just good. Better for us. Better for us. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see who. And again, keep in mind, just because they come up in September doesn't mean they stay up in September. They can, mix and match as they want. Rich Hill. We have we had any walk-offs this year, J Bounce? You might be right. We might not have any walk-offs this year. You might be right. Orioles, yeah, man. I'm telling you. Freaking Orioles. Well, he has an option next year at Democracy. So he's got a team option for $17 million or a buyout for $6 million. I think he's going to get bought out. Yeah, yeah. I'm of the same opinion. I'm not sure. I mean, Rizzo will produce, but I'm not sure he's going to rake. So, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what he ran. And again, the back, I haven't even mentioned John Birdie yet either, because he can play first base. If what do you call it? If Rizzo doesn't do anything, if Oswaldo doesn't do anything, if Rice doesn't do anything at first base, then you could put John Birdie there and he can play first base. So don't apologize, Mr. O'Brien. I get it. It's just part of the baseball grind. They're in first place, so even first places do lose games. Lose games they should likely win. So it's an unfortunate truth in baseball. It really is. Yeah, well, exactly, Consigliere. We can keep the frustration clean. We don't have to trash. We don't have to do any of that stuff. There's no reason to trash people here. Yeah, Leiter was all right today. He got 2 runs, but only one of them was earned. Struck out 3. I do think he'll come around. I think this is going to be. It's a rough adjustment period for him. I think he'll be cleaner next year in 2025 when he gets a fresh start with the team. He's got 2 more years with the team too. Yeah. Rich Hill, unbelievable. But yeah, let's see what they do. Donaldson delivers for New York with a grand slam walk-off in 10th. 2024. Donaldson. He didn't play for the Yankees this year at all. Didn't even walk off with a grand slam. That would be freaking crazy. It'd be crazy, Pasty. Yeah, the bullpen was fine too. All right. Well, yeah, we'll see what they do, Democracy. I'm really curious to see whether they're going to bench Purdue and play Dominguez. And if they do that, where is he going to play Dominguez? What part of the lineup? I mean, I do think it'll be left field, but at what point in the lineup will he bat? Is the question. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, Josh Donaldson, so let me see. He walked off when he first came with the Yankees. They walked off on opening day. he got that hit, and then he had another walk off. I think it might have been a grand slam or a home run. He had a couple walk offs with the Yankees. Josh Donaldson. That I do remember. Yeah. Yeah, Palvis. I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I wouldn't mind batting him in the towards the bottom third of the lineup until he's back into a groove up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you, Pacey. A lot of people were Donaldson fans until they weren't. So I get it. Totally get it. Absolutely get that one. Mm-hmm. And again, like the what do you call it? He was a very polarizing figure here with the Yankees. Very polarizing, Josh Donaldson. Mm-hmm. Walk shots. I know, Joseph. If I'm Austin Wells, I'm seeing this as a disrespect. So hopefully one of these days Austin Wells can make them pay for that. He did the other day with that shot. So, but we need to make him to make pitchers pay more often for their faulty decision making. Mm-hmm. I don't think Rizzo's ready to come up tomorrow yet, Peanut. Yeah. Probably next weekend, Jack. Probably next Saturday. Unless something happens tonight, then we'll do it tonight. So, and next panel will be fun. Yeah. Wells is on freaking fire. And you got that right. Injuries do beat up teams, Mello. 100%, dude. Noakes. Reminds me of Joe Mauer, too. He really does. Yeah, I can't see Soto signing with the Mets. Like, doesn't make any sense. Not a fit. Why? Why? Yeah. Do I think Austin Wells? Honestly, the Moxer, I think he's going to be runner-up for Rookie of the Year. Colton Cowser from the Orioles is a little bit ahead of him. No. I think Cowser wins. But even if he gets runner-up, the Yankees still get an international draft pick. If he wins Rookie of the Year, the Yankees get a high amateur draft pick. So, yeah. It would be nice if he won, but I do think Cowser wins. I do think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, 100%, Jack. I mean, if we lose Soto, you get Burns and Tanner Scott. That would be nice, and then you're gonna have to get a bat of significant level in order to make up what you're losing with Juan Soto. So. But I think the chemistry between him and Aaron Judge and him and the fans are just too strong to move on from. I think it's too strong. So smash that like button, gang. Let's try to get to 100 likes if we can. All right. I thank you. It's always helpful in these live streams. No. Yeah. Trevino, yeah. Palvis, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got another righty, Miles Mikolas, going in, against Nestor Cortez tomorrow. So St. Louis is putting up their third consecutive right-handed pitcher. So they are. I mean, I would go. I gotta think about this. I'll go Jazz at second. Volpe at short. First and third has got to be the stabilizing pieces here. I'm not a fan of Alex Bregman. I would have loved Ryan McMahon for the Rockies, but that didn't happen. And doesn't look like that will either. So unfortunately, but with that said, Yankees still have room to improve. They do. I think they'll significantly improve it with at least a bat this offseason. So after re-signing Soto, not just bringing Soto back. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Peraza's got no options. That's what. I don't know if it was Michael Kay or Jack Curry. One of them said that he didn't have any options. So, Ken, what do you know, my man? The other part of the dynamic duo from the strike zone. We're trying to get NFE in the strike zone up to a 900 subs. He's 11 away. So we're trying to get him some. I'll get that link for the strike zone up in the comments so we can put that link up. I definitely will, love it. People forever too if they subscribe to NFE. We got him to 900. See if we can get him 11 subs here. Yeah, unfortunately they just didn't do right by Peraza. Yeah. Yeah. I like Peraza too. I like him. I really, really do. And he's one of the better defenders in the whole freaking system. He really is. No. Eric, the problem with Grisham is that he has one more year left of control before he's a free agent. Yep. Luke and Baker. Luke and Baker. Let's see. Luke and Baker. With the Cardinals, right? Yeah. Decent DH idea. Yeah. Got a bat. I think Grisham has one option, right, Rob? I do think he does. And at the same time, I wish Beater and Hampton weren't hurt. So, yeah, they would be nuts to walk away from Cole if he opts out. I'd be shocked. If they did that, they better go out and overpay Corbin Burns immediately. Immediately. Mm-hmm. And where would Cole go? That's the question. Where would he sign? Yeah. I don't think the Yankees are going to let a team outbid them by $70 million. I don't think they're going to do that. I trust Grisham. I wouldn't mind if he was on the bench. I wouldn't. Dodgers? No. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, I have a feeling going to avoid Cole's opt-out too. He's going to add that 10th year. Or maybe they'll surprise everybody and add an 11th year. Like when the Yankees, when CC Sabathia had an opt-out, they were proactively, they added 2 years to his deal so that he wouldn't opt out. So maybe the same thing will happen with Garrett Cole. Honestly. He did go to UCLA, yep. Yes, indeed. Jay Palvis, always a pleasure. We'll definitely see you tomorrow. Yeah, he did go to UCLA. Yep. Giants, yep. Yeah, I mean, I do think he could get more than what's left on his contract in the open market. I do think so. Yeah. Yeah, UCLA. I mean, the Yankees drafted him, and then he turned the Yankees down and went back to UCLA, and then he was drafted, by Pittsburgh, #1 pick. So Mm-hmm. And they change the name to Hollywood Dodgers. Exactly. Vernon not being back in Houston is a rumor. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Yamamoto's still in the IL, Mello. He's been in the IL for like 3 months. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm not planning on letting him get outbid. No. And I think Yankees really want him. They won't get outbid anyway, so they are the most valuable franchise in all of baseball for a reason. Yep. And I would agree too. The Mets who have to severely overpaid over to price soda from the Yankees. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, is it shoulder? I mean, this is like I talked about the transition last week of transitioning from another league to the Yankees, transitioning from AAA to the Yankees. The same thing as transitioning from Japan to the Yankees. And the only guy who did it really seamlessly is Shota Imanaga, which is good. I think Hill is eligible for Rookie of the Year. I think so. Mm-hmm. I think he's eligible, Robert. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's done for the season. That's a big blow to the Dodgers rotation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You remember that, Anthony? I talked about Shota Imanaga for like 2 months when he was, when they were first, those guys were first getting posted, and I talked about him for months. He was my alternative to Yamamoto. I didn't want to join. I mean, I said Yamamoto would be great, but I didn't join this Yamasoto baloney. I knew that wasn't going to happen. You know, man, Matsui, the bats tend to translate better than the arms, at least when it comes to the Yankees. You know, but we have had success with Masahiro Tanaka as well. So, mm-hmm. Yamamoto bought his own trying point of that. Yeah, exactly, D-Train. Yeah. Richest owner of baseball doesn't mean anything, Eric. Doesn't make them the most valuable franchise. Mm-hmm. Do I think Cohen will go also and call? No. James, and I don't think he would get both anyway. Warren does have a good head on his shoulders. Yeah. And he just grows. He's getting this is growing pains. He's a developmental player. He's taking the lumps. He's taking the lumps. So Tanaka and hard transition to now Tanaka was relatively smooth here. But he also had a partially torn UCL in his first year. And I don't know how he didn't need Tommy John surgery, but he pitched 5 more years without getting Tommy John surgery, which is absolutely crazy. He made adjustments, and after he wasn't the same pitcher. He didn't have the same velocity. It was hard for him to get guys out the way he did before, but that did happen. That did happen. Yeah. Kershaw's having issues in addition to Yamamoto. Yeah, Robert. I'm supposed to be the number 2. Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. Messy, yeah, so what? It's all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't know, Kenneth. We don't know. He's in rehab. He's scheduled to come back at some point. We just don't know when. All right. So he was at the U.S. Open with Judge, and their wives are with them. That was pretty cool. I think they're best of friends. So I do think Schmidt, when he comes back, he's going to return Will. He's going to, replace Will Warren. That I think does happen. I really do. Um, mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Do I think the Yankees are winning to go for? Uh, Dominguez, yes, James. I think Jones needs a little bit of time in AAA before he comes up officially. So, but he could have a big breakthrough this offseason for all we know. Don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Soto's going to get multiple offers, D-Train. I think we know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grisham's at 5.5 million and 9 million, something like that. He's got one more year left. Nestor Cortez has one more year. Jose Trevino's got one more year left. So those guys are movable if a team wants a player that's on a relatively cheap contract, who's a free agent with experience. Any of those, who's a major league with experience. Any of those three guys. So, let's confirm Kershaw maybe heading back to the. I'm not surprised. What's just is his shoulder now back? Like he's just unfortunately, man. It's a shame to see. This reminds me of Don Mattingly, man. He was the best hitter in baseball, and he kept having these back problems. And it kept sidelining him. It sucks. It really sucks. Chase Hampton was doing well, and he was hurt, and he was doing well. And I'm not sure if he's back from the IL yet. I'm not sure. No. Yeah. Yeah, Warren's exactly. It's going to take a while for Warren to come into his own. Really, and they threw him in a playoff race. So that's not an easy proposition for him either. I do expect the Yankees to win tomorrow, though, in the tiebreaker. So, yeah, man. So who's everybody taking here? Who are your two people? If they call up two guys tomorrow, who's going to be your two? Remember, it's according to the Yankees, it's got to be one arm and one bat. Who are they going to be? I'm going Dominguez and Scotty Frost. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah. And Corbin Carroll's an amazing athlete, super fast. Like Dominguez in a pitcher. Which pitcher, Democracy? Dominguez and Schmidt. Okay. I'd be fine with either one. I'll be honest with you. Bond already said there was who's Bond? Joe. Who's Bond? Yeah. No, I don't think yeah. Yeah, and Torres is super talented too. When he was locked in, he was hitting extremely well. And then he falls apart, and he becomes this mentally unstable player. It looks like, which is crazy. Mm. 50 million player. Anyone who thinks the Mets, Red Sox, Padres, Angels are, yeah. What about Punjab? Why was he an analyst? That's a good question, Robert. Good question. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Man, I wish Austin Wells would have got that base hit to at the very least tie the game up in the ninth. Yeah. Yeah. B train. Yeah. It's the importance. Tell us how you really feel, Joe. Yeah. Hmm. No. uh, Clark. Yeah. I mean, let me check and see now. Has anything happened? Let's see. Mm, doesn't look like anything yet. Doesn't look like anything yet. Yeah. Doesn't look like anything yet. They do have an off day Thursday, the Yankees. Um, at that point, yeah, do point he may be gone, and we may have Schmidt back at that point or Hill back on at that point. Yeah. Hmm. Helsley. I mean, we've talked about him, Helsley, as being a guy the Yankees would be well off looking into, but they didn't do that. No, it sounds like nobody did. So I'm not sure the Cardinals put him on the market, and I'm not surprised. Yeah, they've been climbing, the Pirates. I mean, the what do you call it, the Cardinals? Mets pay all 144 next year. Good for the Mets. I do like Brendan Donovan, Joseph. Yep, Brendan Donovan. I do. He went deep today. Postseason. Mm, 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 mm. So, yeah, exactly, Kenneth. Happy the Balls have a great catch for a long time. A long time have to do something. Third base, third base and first base. They've got to solidify those two positions because we could essentially have Rizzo at short and Jazz at second. And I think that would be a better defensive lineup. And then you see who you get at first and third. Mm-hmm. Verlander's not off the books. Has Soto prefers the NL. Who told you that, Eric? Well, according to what rumor? If they put Halsey up, I'm going to guess the Yankees will probably pursue it. But you also have Tanner Scott, who's going to be a free agent too. The Padres traded like half the farm for him. So if they don't win the World Series, are people going to call that trade a bust too? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Halsey's got 1 year left of control, so not a ton. So maybe he won't cost a lot, but he's good. He's damn good. Mm-hmm. Do the Yankees will be able to keep Soto? I do, James. I do think they'll be able to keep Juan Soto. I think they know it's going to cost a lot of money. I think they know they're bracing themselves to get ready for it. I do think this, and I think this is one reason why, um, they got a lot of these cheap players, to help offset the cost, so they can let some of these veterans go and use that money towards, really, really giving Juan Soto a good offer, making him a good contract. Rumors that Scott stays in the Padres. Where are you hearing that, Joseph? And I agree. I think Soto's built for Yankee Stadium. I think he's built for the crowd. He's built for I think he's built for the whole Yankee experience. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Japanese first baseman, yeah, Munetaka Murakami. He's another guy that I'm guessing, and he plays third base as well. So the Yankees have TJ Rumfield too. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do there, but I've already heard that they're looking into Murakami as well as Sasaki from Japan too. Then he had a qualifying offer of $21 million next year. So Alex Verdugo is not getting it. Gleyber Torres is not getting it. Mm-hmm. Per Jack Curry. Mm. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that one. Soda preferring the NL. I'm not exactly sure I believe that one. Soto is having the best, and he compliments Judge, which I think he's when he comes back, I mean, it puts Judge in a position to have multiple great seasons in a row as well with Soto in front of him. So yeah. Mm, hmm. The fallback for not sure. I'm really not sure. I think they'll go after Luis Robert, Ken, if that happens. I think they'll go after a couple of the guys. Problem is, I don't think any of them are going to have the impact that Juan Soto's had this team. Who also reported that Hal does not want to keep it 3. Well, he also said that he shouldn't have to keep the payroll that high if he's paying all this luxury tax. He pays $100+ million in luxury revenue sharing every single year to teams that just pocket the money and don't spend it on players, don't make their team better. That's unfair. It really is unfair. But the Yankees, who also have almost $100 million coming off the books, so they can make Soto work. They really can. Brian, we're hearing tomorrow. September 1st is when the rosters can expand. So that's what we're hearing in terms of Martian landing. Now, is that confirmed? Not yet. Not yet. So, and I keep looking as well. And again, like I said, if you're not sub to this channel, make sure that you're sub, because if the news comes out later, whether it's 11:15 at night, that the Yankees are calling up blah, 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 and blah, 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 I will put out a video and make sure that you know about it. You know that. So, and I'm looking to see here if there's any. In Yankee news. All they're doing is talking about Rizzo. Yeah, it says, is Anthony Rizzo among a group of injured Yankees not yet ready for Cardinals opener? But yeah, Corbin Burns for starting pitcher would be kind of crazy. I mean, Corbin Burns and Garrett Cole would be awesome. Would be awesome. And at the end of the day, I don't think Cole opts out. And if he does, it'll be strategic, and he knows the Yankees would give him an extra year, so it would be a way of getting an extra year pitching until he was like 40 or 39. So, Peanuts bringing up Dominguez, Rizzo. Goes in Birdie and sending down Warren Rice. Interesting. All right. I'll take that. Chisholm, yeah, I would keep Jazz Chisholm out of the outfield, to be honest with you. I'd rather keep him at second base and let him just shine there. That's what I would do, but that's just me. I don't work for the Yankees, so I'm not under their employ. But nevertheless, tomorrow's the day, and this applies to every team. Everybody gets 2 extra players on the roster tomorrow. So I want to know who the Yankees are going to bring up. I want to know who the Orioles are going to bring up. Well, speaking of Orioles, let's see Jackson Holiday. Let's see. Let's pull up. All right, Jackson Holiday. 131 at bats. He just eclipsed the rookie status. He just eclipsed it. So this is his first pre-arb year. So, yep. I should, NFE. So, shoot, I don't even think I'd get an interview. I broke it down, Eric. There was a layout of the contracts coming out. Well, let's see. If you take I'm just breaking it down quickly here. You take Soto's 31. You take Torres' 14. That's 45. Verdugo's 11. That's 56. You got Holmes is at about 9 or 8 right now, 64. And there's still a whole bunch of other players that take it to almost $100 million. Mm-hmm. Cole. You think Cole's starting to age? I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I mean, why do you say that, Brian? Yeah, Rizzo's got a $17 million team option or a $6 million buyout next year. I think they're going to buy him out. I really do. Under the Mendoza line for who's that, Robert? Who's under the Mendoza line? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, he's under Mendoza. Yeah. Tomorrow, I think I'll bring up Dominguez reselling for us. Skyness and Birdie and sending out Warren and Rice. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ken, I would $5 million to be a special advisor. Sign me up for that, man. Sign me up for that too, Ken. Can I be your special advising assistant? Yeah. Payroll, 300, and they're the only team over the Cohen threshold. The Yankees right now, the only team over it. And that that just shreds the Yankees. Are cheap. The Howells cheap art talking point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, Brian. Injuries is. I mean, they've crippled the Yankees this year, unfortunately. Jackson Holiday is under the Mendoza line. He's like 170. Yes, he is. Yeah. Injuries are the bane of a lot of these players' existence. To be honestly, like it's a tough. The Yankees, I look at it every year, and the Yankees have more guys in the IL, either separately or collectively. Every single freaking year, they have more guys in the IL than almost every other team in baseball, and it's consistent. I don't understand it. Can't explain it. It's easy to blame analytics. It's easy to blame play development. It's easy to blame blah blah blah. But I don't think anybody will give us a good explanation for it. Kenneth, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate. Just try to keep a level head, Kenneth. Right? Just try to keep a level head and try to come up with solutions to problems wherever we can, instead of inventing problems for solutions. So I appreciate the kind words, Kenneth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rodon. Yeah, I mean, does Rodon make the postseason rotation? I have no idea. This is why it's so important for Schmidt to come back and perform and Hill to come back and perform, because then it gives them the option of sitting Rodon if they want to, an option of sitting Cortez if they want to. Like, I don't think they'll sit both lefties, but they may sit one of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would be, but the money's owed to Hicks. Donaldson money ends this year. Hicks money ends after 25. Mm-hmm. You can build incentive packages for player performance and bonuses every time we save cash. Got that right, Ken. It's our first start point will be in the strength condition. Damn right. Damn right. Yep. And that's why I said there should be a team opt out too. Like if we pay a guy $100 million, but he isn't doing anything, then yeah, the team can opt out of the contract. It's only fair. Players get to opt out and go get another big deal. A team should have the opportunity to opt out. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't know if the players' union will allow it to happen, but I think it'd be a good idea. Mm-hmm. They're also paying Verlander, man. Yes, they are. Yes, sir, they are. Yeah, I mean, that like how remember like we were waiting and waiting and waiting for the trade deadline, waiting for free agency. Now we're waiting for the roster expansion tomorrow. It's that significant day. And we're like, oh man, what's gonna happen, man? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna DFA DJ. $30 million left after this year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's a cutoff for Juan Soto. I honestly think they know it's going to be the biggest contract in the history of baseball. So it's going to dwarf Aaron Judge's. It's going to absolutely dwarf Judge's contract. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I mean, I'm going to be waiting, anxiously waiting to see. And I'm looking down at, I mean, I keep scrolling down to see if there's anything the Yankees have done since the game. Generally, it's about a half hour after the game. We're almost an hour after the game now. Nothing yet. Hmm. Hmm. No, nothing yet. Yeah. Yeah, this is a different Robert. Like Rizzo broke his wrist. So that's a different. And Stanton, I mean, Stanton leaned out his body. He got more svelte, and he's been healthier more often than not. So, he missed a stretch. I'm not surprised, but, he's rebounding quicker than he was before, coming off an injury. So that's good. Mm-hmm. It was. Yeah. First time point, yeah, address third base coach. The third base coach he's made a lot of mistakes with sending guys when he should have been sending them. Getting guys getting thrown at home by a mile. You're right about that. You're right about that, Ken. That's an important point that I think people would be well off to remember. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Who? I mean, who would you bring in, Ken, to be third base coach? Who would you bring in? That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. Looking to see if anything's scrolling down here. But I will let you go, gang, because we are an hour afterward. Like this, tomorrow's another day. Again, this is the same thing that's happened in the last couple series. Yankees open up with a win. They lose the second game, and tomorrow we're hoping that they win the freaking time, the tiebreaker and win the series. And we need him to do it. We need him to do it. Yeah, I mean, Ken, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure who's going to be available right now for third base coach, but that'd be a good video to do, a good discussion to have. Yeah, NFE, my man, NFE is going to go live. So feel free to hop onto the Strike Zone. And again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the Strike Zone. But have a great rest of the day, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. All right. Hit the likes on the way out. Hit the sub on the way out if you haven't done either yet. And again, keep your eyes and ears open. Okay. Because when news comes out, you'll definitely get it. The Mets go to 7 million. Yes, they do. Well, the problem is if the Mets go to 7 million, the Yankees aren't going to know. They're not going to tell the Yankees how much the Mets are. That's the other part that that isn't said. Agents they're not going to say, well, the Mets just gave me 700. They don't do that. They penny off each other. So yeah, but that's my take, Eric. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Again, peace and love to you, everybody. Go enjoy some time with Strike Zone and NFE. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Love you guys and gals. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day weekend. But I'll be back here tomorrow. The hustle doesn't stop with us, right? But yeah, for those that, again, have served, thank you for serving. Enjoy Labor Day. But we'll be back tomorrow. Let's rock and roll. Go Yankees. Peace.